Okay, hello, welcome to Parasomnia, where, thank you to the developers for the free key, very, very much appreciated. It did seem that there was going to be a embargo when accepting it. So something about the 22nd, but then I've got an email saying there's actually no embargo, so go ahead and stream. So we're going to go ahead and stream. This is a Resident Evil retro sort of inspired game. And it looked interesting, so we're going to check it out. So thank you again for the developers for the key. This is a preview version, so it's, not going to be in full release until later. So bear that in mind. This is a preview and a playtest sort of thing. But they've assured me that there is no embargo, even though it seemed to be, with confusing language, some sort of embargo. But I think that was more they were just saying that the playtest preview goes until then it goes into full release, because they have emailed to say there is no embargo, go ahead with content. So I think we're good to go. So yes, no confusion there, hopefully, because the email that they sent says there is no embargo. I even double confirmed because it was very confusing wording on the original thing, but they've confirmed there is no embargo, go ahead. So we're going ahead. Well, it's not going to come out until, I believe, August now. 23rd, 22nd of August. So yeah, it's quite an advanced preview, but who knows how much of the game there is. Things are subject to change from release as well. So also it changed from being just Parasomnia to Parasomnia, because there's another game called Parasomnia, so they needed to differentiate from that. There's no category on Twitch, which is why we're in games and demos as well. Yeah. Hopefully it'll load up okay, because it was saying compiling shaders and then it just sort of stopped. 16 out of 1100, so I don't know if that's something we should be concerned with, but hey, we might be here loading, because it might not have finished compiling all the shaders. We'll be doing that now. Could be long loading times, but again, it is a preview and a early access, so any bugs, we're likely to probably find them and run into them, and then things will get updated, right? Hopefully everyone's having a lovely week. How is everyone? You all having a good time? They don't starve today, but maybe next week. Maybe next week. And then Friday, I think we're going to do some more, the rest of the palace in the current thing for Persona. Then I need to find time for when we're doing some more Dying Light, and now I'm in the Dying Light creator program as well, so even more incentive to have to actually do content. And then there's probably 007 coming out later this month as well. We might get that. So yeah, maybe new content coming. But finding time for everything. Challenge. And then there's also a new gaming convention, Endix. It's like an online one. It's not new. It's existed for like 2 or 3 years. And I should have done content in other years, but I didn't. But this year, I'm being sponsored to do content for it, so... But I say, it's waiting for the payment stuff, so who knows, it might fall through. But if it doesn't, then yeah, I'll also be streaming that, and the first few people to log into the online virtual expo as well get some, I think it said $50 worth of games potentially as well, or Steam credit. There's some sort of giveaway for the first people to attend the expo every year. They did it last year, they doing it again this year, so that's another incentive on top of the sponsorship to go and then just log in first thing in the morning, right? Be the very first attendee to get all the stuff. You got to do that, right? There's stuff for the first people, you got to do it. Also, does the symbol on the right look like a cat? Like it's symbols now, but it turned into a blurry Mew sort of thing. I don't know if that's intentional. Like, it's spooky in your mind. Did it turn into a little cat, or is it just the symbols? Maybe it's meant to be a cat. I can't read kanji. Maybe it just says Parasomnia. But maybe it's a cat with its legs and its arms. Maybe it's a person. Who knows? It's whatever you want to see, right? Not a true Rorschach test, but it could be. Okay. Loading times are likely to be optimized upon release. Again, we are early. And it is flashed in and out, so it's like I say, it's probably compiling all the shaders that it said it was going to compile before and then didn't. Hopefully that doesn't take forever. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. I'm not a fan of having such a long intro for nothing. I wonder, can you hit YouTube streams after the fact? Well, that's a flashlight. And cut out like a lengthy intro. Get straight into the game. Okay, I'm hearing something. Thick. Bum, bum, ba 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 bum ba bum bum. Are we meant to be moving in the white light, do you think? Just compiling.
The Hungry Ghost Festival is the time of the year for those who choose to remember the duty of honoring their past ancestors.
They burning money.
In accordance with ancient customs, those still amongst the living leave various offerings in the form of food and paper in order to appease their deceased relatives. However, once the land is covered entirely in moonlight, the veil between the other world and ours
Halloween
is fully drawn aside. If
the Day of the Dead.
briefly, it is during this time period wandering spirits now roam with the intent of feasting on any and all tributes they can find. Superstition,
Including the paper.
forefront of the communities, weary of succumbing to the ire of offended spirits. Only the foolish or desperate would willingly depart from the safety of their homes at these hours.
No, you're not meant to leave your house at night on the days the spirits come. Telephone.
Dear, Mama has passed away. The doctor said it was very peaceful. After you finish school today, please tell Hanya. I left some money on the table.
So it's not her mum that passed away,
Tickets for the bus to Wallace Court.
because her mum's on the phone.
I still have some things to settle here at the hospital. I see you both back at Wallace. You
That wall is very bold.
take care of her.
Bam, bam, ba-bam, ba-bam, bam, ba-ba-bam. Bam, bam, ba-bam. Why have I got that song in my head? Okay, movement. Use your left analog stick and left keys to move forwards and backwards. Use left analog stick to turn. I hadn't finished reading that. Thank you. I hope there's a way to get that back up. Didn't click anything. That's not the same tutorial we had. You can interact with objects by pressing A. Got a very bloody knife. Interactable objects have an indicator. Make sure to keep an eye out for them. Creepy mouth, pawn pieces, brain, grab, look. Okay. Inventory. Interacting with an item, add it to your inventory. Check what you've collected, press left on the D-pads. Items are separated into two types, key items and collectibles. I just realised too late that I could have looked at the stream to look at the bit that we missed, but it's already gone. Items separated into two types, key items and collectibles, that you can view in the respective tabs. Press down to open the journal. Interacting with the journal adds a note into your journal. Okay. How do you check saved entries? Press down. When you've acquired a weapon, use it, press R2 to enter ready stamps. One ready stamps movement is cindered, but left 2 to perform an attack. Holding left 2 instead will perform a heavier attack. If you have trouble, press L1 or R1 to cycle between targets. Try dodge with the B button, okay. Oh my god, I said B. Circle. Fighting enemies is dangerous when you're attacked and your health will drop. If your health drops to 0, you'll drop down to the ground. Don't worry, Sublime will help you get back with the power of your heirloom by pressing A if they're close to you. Be careful, heirloom power is limited to only a few uses. Okay, now we get the movement thing, which was the first thing that came up, but we didn't get to read the rest of. You need to move faster, press L3 to sprint. You can switch between tank control and monster control. This can be done by the menu. Okay, it's important not to lose your progress. Playing it's an alter lets you save the game, which lets you access checkpoints, which you can turn to. It also recharges your heirloom, so you can continue further. Talismans are mystical tools to ward off evil spirits. Mystical offense of each talisman depends on their attributes. Up to you to discover them all. Swap between them with the right button, and then press the circle B when you want to select talisman. Wasn't circle something else? Circle was something else. Heirloom is a... Circle is dodge. So circle is dodge, but it's also use talisman. And square and triangle. Nothing? I don't know what square's doing. Triangle maybe doesn't do anything either. Interesting, because you could have made one of them the button that does something, you know. Oh god. She keeps turning 360 with tank controls. This is not... Why are you not walking forwards? God damn it. Okay. It's also lagging, which isn't great. Just switch to controls. Okay, now we can move, because that was not working just because it didn't recognize when I was clicking in direction. Okay, I mean, it's a toggle run because I put toggle. I'd rather toggle. Okay, you can interact with A, yeah. Skipping reading the thing, but what would have been good is if that had you know, let you click when you want to continue, because that's how it should have been from the other thing as well, because it ran off before I got to read it all. That was a luck sign. The heck, I didn't tell you to leave, did I? I thought it was look. Okay. Inventory is left button. Journal. Okay. I'll be late today. Prepare dinner on your own. Take care of your brother. P.S. Your grandmother left you to something. It should be in a small box with the lock at the temple. Told the code to open it was kept separately. It starts with an O. So we're going to have to find all different buttons of the controls. Can't actually get into the kitchen. I'm in a better place, Grandma. Okay, so that's Grandma, who's probably going to Zoom out button isn't working. Actually, it was triangle, not circle. To zoom out of that. So they've left her chicken, some apples, some other apples, some corn or bananas, and something else, and we can't go whatever. Go down here. Anything here? Also, it stopped me running. No, there was literally no point to come back here. There's just a plant and a view over the thing. Interesting. Yes, we're leaving. Very little in that house. Block A. They've left their clothes just hanging over the edges to dry. Something interesting going on in there, but we can't go see what's going on. A lot of graffiti. You all suck. I think it says. Okay, so I guess the luck button actually just means something to interact with. Doesn't mean necessarily look at it. Can't go upstairs because there's stuff in the way. Can't read that graffiti. Vote for hate. Why would you vote for hate? Can't talk to this random guy just stood there with his arms folded. Okay, sure. Why would we vote for hate? Okay, then there's another person. Hello. Need to finish up before it gets dark. But safe in the dark. Okay, he's locking his house up with boards, which is very interesting because making his house very safe by boarding it up from the outside. You might struggle to get back inside afterwards, though. You might find that a little bit difficult. Are we still on that bike? Okay, what's going on with that? Now? Questionable looking cat. In a weird way of stroking it, sure. Can't do anything with the bees. Okay. Gate that looks like it should open at some point. Hello? Can't believe they dared to do stage performances here. Say this is a really dodgy part of town. What are we doing here? It's that dangerous that they can't do stage performances. That poor. They're going to be a ratto. Plenty of offerings that we've immediately trod on. Gone crunch and then scary noise. This cute urn. I hope they found eventually. Missing pet. Well, I think it might be this cat back up here, you know. Looks exactly the same as this. Missing its collar, but it's literally the same cat. Don't you think? Oh, I hope they find that cat eventually. Oh, where could it be? Where could this cat be? That one looks like it's going to attack them. It's literally that cat. Don't think they did a very good job in looking for it, did they? Okay. Trading on all the food is probably not a good idea. We crushed another egg and then it made more you are in trouble noise. I'm guessing it's probably we've made noise when monsters are present that things are going to be attacking us. So I would be happy if you step on the food. Okay, sorry. Careful, do not trample on the offerings. They won't be happy if you step... Sorry. About that, I've already trampled on their offerings a fair bit. Hello. It's a pity to adapt and see older, right? Yeah, they probably trampled on all their foods and got them all angry. I mean, I'm not ruining it. I'm just helping it make it more digestible for the ghosts, right? Hello. What do you want? If the eggs are cracked open, the ghosts don't have to do it themselves. Look at him not coming in. Maybe I should start taking beer back soon. Maybe you should. We're going to be out here at night and we've already angered the ghosts. Yeah, to listen to an old tale on this fateful night. There's this story my mother used to tell me when I was a young girl. There was once a young village boy who never listened to his parents. He would never take their advice. No amount of beatings could change his stubborn mind. He really set on being defiant. However, while he paid heed to his parents on everyday matters, he shouldn't have ignored their warnings during the ghost month. During this time of year, it's known the spirits of deceased ancestors are allowed to leave to you and roam the surface for the entire month. If you didn't already know, spirits are attracted children wandering the night. Attacks. What do you think happened to the disobedient boy when he came home laying in the fields all day? He was dragged into Diu by ghosts and was never seen or heard of again. So we're definitely not going to die, are we? Okay. Blurry photo becomes blurry photo of faces. With one that's not blurry. Interesting. It started out blurry, but it was intended to also still be blurry in a different way. Sorry, turning on the adverts. Step wants now to stop other adverts. Meant to be going through here. Oh. Ready some joss papers. Going to help me burn some. There's some good karma. How do I do that? I don't have any to burn. I guess that's sort of tutorializing that you can do something to, like, you know, get better favor or something if you find and burn joss papers, not joss sticks. So it's going to be incense papers. You can earn good karma. Can't do anything. I'm worried and wondering if I should be coming this way. Like, we've left the other guy the other place. I'm sure they wouldn't make it so that we could miss anything, right? But there might be stuff the other way. Okay, we'll be going in here, I guess. So we might have missed something.
Hey! It's been a while.
May? Oh wow, haven't seen you in ages.
Right. Oh, wait. Are you busy at the moment?
I've got some time. Do you want to catch up?
I got time, even though I'm meant to be heading to the
Remember
hospital.
the last time we played? How about a rematch?
So we're just going to play badminton in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's on. I still have to beat you for our last game. Wait, do you have an extra racket?
Yeah. I should have some. It's over there at the court.
So rather than go to the hospital like we've told, we're just going to go play games. Yeah, he's been like, what the heck, we're meant to be going to the hospital. Also, there's no net, so this is weird. And he's just bored. He's going to throw a can at them.
Haven't seen you in a while. And you've gotten better, Zimi.
Yeah, I've got tons of practice at school.
So what's going on? Is this just the shuttlecock ending?
Yay! I won!
So we played tennis rather than went to the hospital and everything was fine.
Bet yourself.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, he sets up his own game to play. He should aim for one of the lower ones, though. Top of the lot. Oh, he's gonna smash it. Oh, he set the bees off. Of course he did. And now we're going to be attacked by angry bees.
No, please help!
And she's going to attack the bees
again?
with a tennis
Stay behind
racket. You know, I think they kind of might go through that and it might be a terrible idea. You've acquired a weapon, use it. We're going to attack the bees with a badminton racket with the world's biggest gaps in it. We run away rather than attack and fight bees. Sensible thing would be to run away, not to fight the bees that are not trying to hurt us whatsoever. It seems like a questionable thing to do. Also, he's hitting the bees with a slingshot.
They're gone. Next time, see where you're playing, hun.
Wow, we just killed an entire nest of bees.
Everyone ran off already. Let's go get our stuff.
Okay.
Weird. Okay. So we went inside of the thing that was locked before. You're stuck in there. People have progressed. I don't know what happened last time. Oh, hello there. Okay, so people have changed what they're saying. That's interesting. That's now unlocked. And the bees that we saw before, of course he set them off. Questionable stroking of the cat. Like, who strokes cats in that way? Okay, so it's opened that as though it's a shortcut now. I could stamp on all of the offerings again. That's probably just meant to be a shortcut to go to the place that we were just at. But still here. You heard what happened to the company and Mona. But what if there's something else over here that we missed? The way open. Okay, the way is still open to go through that way. There's someone here. How much did Avi? Oh, you should take care. This place is not safe for children anymore. Hi, Uncle. You should be going home. I have to call your mother. Should we be going home? Random sink. Okay, there's another place that isn't open, but what if it was open before? Because this is like a decisions matter game as well, apparently. So, what if we go home? What if we just went home and nothing came and attacked us? What if we were just sensible and went home and didn't get attacked by all the demons? Sure, we'd all be fine. Listen to an old tale. I've listened to his parents. Okay, you just say the same thing again. Hi. Okay, well, let's go in. You still burning joss papers? Not good to stay outside this late. It's not. We probably should just go home. Sure that it would be better, right? But we're meant to be going to the hospital. That's all locked. Can't go in there. Okay, what are we doing in here? This place isn't creepy at all. Right? Okay, there's something in that drawer. Okay, so this is where you save the game, I guess. It will let me. Okay, save game. Slot 1. There was an autosave. Not trying to do that. Okay, 0728. Code. Can't open that door. She said it started with a 0, but we've got the whole code now. Kanji. I can't read in a scribble. Well, that's very relevant. Okay. I check saves entries. Okay. Maybe it updated something on the job. Okay. Weapon, but there's 5 things. Okay. Infantry. Map, but there's nothing on the map because we probably don't have a map. There's a butterfly on that thing, which probably says that that's relevant. Guy's just sleeping. Like, there's a zoom out button, but surely we could read whatever this important thing is, but it's not letting me.
I think this should be the box that Mom mentioned in the note.
It's locked. Any way to open it, sis?
Let me see. Let's check the note again.
Who needs to check the notes again?
Oh, got it!
Ooh, let's see what's inside.
Medallions!
Oh, 2 pendants. One for each of us.
Both fish.
This is so cool. Thank you, Grandma.
Really, we're just stealing this from whoever's house this is and that person. And we left the tennis rackets and the slingshot and had no weapons when monsters attacked us because we were too cool for them now that we got pendants. We don't need no weapons. Not like the dead are gonna come and attack us or anything. Oh, you're not.
Oh, hello. It's really you two. You really shouldn't be playing around beehives. It's quite dangerous.
Sorry, it was an accident. Why are you always being so...
There's an accident wiping out the entire
Sorry.
race of bees.
I see you two really haven't changed much. Don't be too hard on him, man. Back then, you also got into lots of trouble.
Uncle, do we know you?
Uncle? Do we know you? Well, he must be his uncle. Otherwise, why would you
No,
call him
it's
that?
okay. You really don't remember me?
Sorry. It's been a while since we last came back.
That's fine. You're still young.
Are you a complete stranger?
Here's some oranges for both of you.
Oh, oranges.
Just say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't eat oranges from a stranger if you're not even sure if he's even your uncle.
Really get homed up. It's getting late and it's not good to stay outside, especially during this time of the month.
Alright.
During this time of the month, they said it's every month, or the whole month. So I think any night of the month, really, it's going to be dangerous with monsters coming out from the dead, right? And also, it's dangerous to stay out, but yet we left tennis racket and slingshot in his shop. So, you know, if anything was to come and attack us all of a sudden, not a lot we can do about it. Okay. I don't know if anyone else has changed what they're saying, but we probably should head back rather than stay outside. Even though we were supposed to be going to the hospital or something, right? Guess we're just going and collecting these medals and then going home. Don't see why that was so important to leave the house if it's such a dangerous time of the month. Okay, head inside. Wait for the month to come back, right? Not get attacked by ghosts and not get tempted to go outside. Now, the other people, they were boarding up their house with hammers and nails and everything. They were preparing. What are we doing? We're just closing the door. I'm sure nothing will get inside. Sure, everything will be safe, even though we've left an offering to their now dead grandmother in the house, which is probably going to cause her to come inside, and I'm sure she... Why would the grandmother attack them then? Sure, she'll be a perfectly nice and loving ghost and not try to kill them. I'm sure. But we'll see what happens. Because I'm sure they were probably meant to be going to the hospital. Also, the fact that that thing does look a bit like a cat when it blurs like that. What if the cat is in on it? What if it's the cat all along? Because that's clearly not the kanji anymore. It's changed into like some sort of body thing. That sounded like a cat. Also, we stamped on all of the offerings, so I'm sure the ghosts won't be mad at us. I'm sure they'll be nice and happy. I mean, the guy didn't tell us not to stomp on them until after we accidentally did, and I'm, you know, curious to see if there was something to click on.
Hello, is Min there?
Yes, this is Min. Who's speaking?
We're gonna have to go to the hospital, aren't we?
Don't recognize me?
Oh my! Hi Jun! I'm sorry, it's been some time. Also, you sound a bit different.
So they don't recognise anyone, huh?
That's okay. Since it's been so long, do you want to catch up?
Sure. When? And where?
How about now? I'm at my parents' coffee shop.
Oh yeah, let's go out tonight
Of course. See you there.
while the ghosts are there. Yeah. Alone. Let's go out at night. Yeah, this seems really smart.
What? Han!
Walkie-talkies.
Find this. Han! Han! Han!
And he's already ran away on his own as well. What a moron. You two should be going home. It's dangerous to go. Oh, let's just go out and go to someone's random coffee shop, and who also might be dead. Let's face it. We haven't spoken to them in a while. They might be ghosts, and they're luring us out to eat us, aren't they? Yeah, this seems a real smart idea. Everyone else has locked themselves in the house because they know how stupidly dangerous it is out at night. We're gonna head out into darkness to go meet someone, and he's already given us a walkie-talkie to go out. Okay, there's something over the cat! Well, we've seen the cat several times. That wasn't the ginger cat, that was a different cat. Are we just going inside? Okay. We need a weapon. Ghost. Now this is... Okay. I don't think this is the smartest idea to be doing, you know? I think they should have stayed at home. Which valve do I use? Okay, so right down, left down. Who the heck's that? Is that the developer? Okay, that says down. That says left. Says down. And that's not Ginger, that looks Tabby. Okay, we've just caused a leak. That's perfect. Gotta love how he said a puzzle that said this is how you make the water leak. Should we have found a flashlight? What's a toilet roll? Nothing else in here, just darkness. Why is there a whole room with nothing in it? So I can hide behind the door. No one will see me. I run into the corner. Yeah, I don't have any weapons because we left our badminton. Nothing else in here. I guess the cat was left and that's all we were here to do. But why are we
Hey,
so
sis,
preoccupied?
I think I left something in the temple.
Uh-huh. Are you sure you're not up to something? You know what? I'm going with you just in case.
In the temple. Is that where we were before? I think he left his slingshot back there. Or are we meant to be going in there? Because having a weapon before progressing might be a good idea. I don't know if this is where he wanted us to go, but Adrian is waiting for us. But so we're not going to the other place. He's like, where are you going? So his hair just glitched out like he's balding. Thunderstorms. I guess we were just going in here. Leaf. Straight at the camera. Jump scare Leaf. Okay, we really need a flashlight. That is not Ginger, that is Tabby. Looks like a torn talisman. Okay, so it's been ripping up a talisman and we're going to get in trouble for it. The girl vanishes into the lake. Okay. Is that the name of the map? Because this is the map. Item Snake says, ate for dinner. That's also, I lost my cat. It must have been the map. Because it looks like a map. That's a weird thing to call the map. The girl vanishes into the lake. It's definitely a weird thing to call the map. Right, we're not going to trample on any of the offerings because the ghosts didn't like it. Okay, I guess we're going the long way round to go to the shop. Yep, I guess we're just going to the shop but the long way around rather than the easy way.
Where did I put it?
But the way I
What
went,
did you forget actually?
it's not the way. Yeah, you left it in the shop.
Chey.
And I left the badminton racket.
Found it.
Han, you left things in such a mess.
Alright. See you upstairs, sis.
Now, why is he running upstairs in the shop, or is he running home? Wow, he trashed the shop. That a sword! Oh, he fell down the stairs.
Han, what happened?
Demons! Yeah, let's just take this random swords.
Get away from my brother!
With an inscription on it. Yep, this is real smart. Just murder someone, probably. I mean, we know it's a ghost, but... Locked. Well, how did we just get inside and get the sword and the slingshot then? I'm trying not to leave you, I'm trying to pick you up. There you go. Just a hand to pick you up. Locked? Shouldn't be. Okay. Interesting. We can attack, but we can't ready the sword, which is also weird. Like, the button to ready it doesn't work, but we can randomly swipe it. Yeah, let's just go into the darkness. This seems real nice and safe. Told you it's the cat! Cat is an alien! The distorted noise. Hi? Oh, that was an alien. Talisman's a mystical ward off evil spirits. The mystical talisman used to discover them. Read them, press that, and select the talisman. We don't have any talisman. Talisman of rejuvenation, yes. Okay. Talisman of rejuvenation. Like, is this guy attacking us or what's going on? Sounds like a cat purr. Guess we're just going back in here? Like, how do we know it's a water spirit or whatever? Okay, I guess he got injured. Looks a little injured. Let me out. Like, am I meant to be fighting it? Ghost cat. Okay, I guess that doesn't necessarily do a lot. Hit it. Stop trying to hit it and hit it. Why don't you hit it? Bots? Hit it. Right? That's kind of weird that the hit button doesn't work whilst you're actually in hit modes. Okay, the controls are not working. Is it? Does it use up health or something? What's going on? Also, the talisman does nothing. Like, I've used the talisman before. Do I have to equip another? Will it now work? I am pressing the hit button 6 million times and she's not attacking. Why does she not attack? Sure, it would be nice if the attack doesn't work, right? I know it did a few times, but then it just stopped working. Like, am I not meant to fight them? Once I put that talisman down, she actually stopped attacking it. It didn't exactly cleanse the ghosts or anything. Putting the talisman down basically did nothing. It just went, hi, have 6 more ghosts and your attack not work. So I don't know what that was about. Definitely the cat. I guess I'm just gonna grab the talismans and then head back to the house, or what? Fighting the ghosts didn't work. Okay, also, is it just gonna load us back to where we died, or is it loading to my save point? What's going on? We are hearing the cat purr. Okay, to where I saved. Which... was it before I did these? It was. Damn it. No, that's meant to be right. But again, why has he got a puzzle that says this is how you make the water leak? Like, literally. So are there 2 different cats? Literally, he's put the sign on. Maybe he's saying, don't do this. Don't put them to this. It will cause a leak. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely nothing in here. Nothing else in here. Ow. Which is interesting that the look symbol's nowhere near where the dot is.
I left something in the temple.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can we skip?
Are you sure you're not up to something? You know what? I'm going with you just in case.
Guess there's no skipping. But why is the cat ripping up talismans as well? Like, that is not Ginger. Maybe it's just the lighting, but that's a tabby cat. Yeah, it's ripped up the talisman, because for some reason it hates the talismans. Girl vanishes into like, it's a map. Weird name for the map of the area, but it's a map. Right. You know what? Map. I mean, there's the tennis court, there's the area that we want to go, but I can't see anything else. Not really anything. Okay. Head inside, we get the random sword and slingshot. Because even though it's locked, it's technically not locked.
What did you
Skip.
shot?
Good. Okay. Pick him up. And then the door that we went into and trashed the place locked behind us. What are you doing going over there? That's not where I was even clicking on the controller. It's just going to run straight past all the ghosts. Because why would we fight them? I don't care about us over here. Okay, I mean, there's that we can do stuff with the talismans. But I don't know what we can do. Okay, he just banished the ghost with the slingshot. And I'm just going to run over here. Okay, the camera angle is now different to it was when we first came to this area, so that's promising. And it looks like we're supposed to go that way. But we'll probably get attacked by ghosts on the way. And also, the camera is in such a weird place that you could probably trample on all of their offerings. I mean, why are they attacking us? It's not like we trampled on all the... Oh, wait, we did. Okay. And we'll just head to the safety of the house now that we've stolen someone's swords. Everything will be fine. We've left the brother behind. There's a random ghost there. So let's go there instead. There's a cat over here. Clearly way more important to go save the cat than... Okay, so the door's probably locked, but that's probably like go through the window. Now, if only the brother was there to give us a hand to go through the window. Somehow the brother's there. Yeah, this seems really sensible. Okay, he's opened the door for us. And he's no longer there. Fine.
This place looks... how could this even happen?
Everything is badly burned. Like a big fire happened here.
Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, how could this even happen with him not being anywhere near us? Behind me, isn't he? He's a ghost. There he is. So someone burnt down the house. I mean, we can come over here to see the window that he went in, but we can't do a lot else. That's an interesting choice to let me go into the room very diagonally, and that's it. Okay. Suicide victim's room burned. Okay, at least this is something that we can actually read. Unlike... Oh, there's girl vanishes into a lake. It wasn't the map. It just wasn't on the page that we were on. Okay. Parak, the young girl known as Inez Cheng, was last seen in the evening of the 24th around the hours of 3 to 5 p.m. One eyewitness, who wished to be known as Mrs. Shan, said she saw the girl around the old mine turned lake around that time. Authorities have begun searching the area, but have yet to find anything resembling the child. Whereas this is note number 3. That one's note number 24. Like, we weren't meant to find it yet. Suicide victim room burned down days after discovery. Parak, the room of the late Tan Hao Sheng at Wallace Court was heavily damaged in what was described as a freak case of fire accident. 2 days prior, Hao Sheng was found dead in his room, suspended from the ceiling by a length of rope. His death currently being ruled as suicide based on the circumstantial evidence present at the scene. But someone burnt his house down. Be Wonder Wild, hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? So I can hand today. Next week should be free. Can't wait to hang around again. No worries, I appreciate it. I know that time zones may have also made it challenging to try and figure out when times were, but I appreciate you coming popping by. How's your day been? How's your week been? There's always plenty of opportunities to hang out for definite. But don't worry about it, you know. No requirement to have to be available all the time, so it's all good. But hopefully you've had a good day. Had a few loose ends to it, but hopefully done with all that now. Hopefully you managed to do it, because you've had a lot. All the things going on and going wrong at once. So hopefully you'll finally be able to put it behind you. Okay, demon child. But did you manage to finish all the things you needed to do today? Or have you still got a lot else you also need to do today? How has your week been? Oh, got some sort of achievement or something, but who knows what. Probably just complete the first chapter or something. But also, he didn't look like... who would have been the guy that hung himself and then burnt flat down. That looked like a child. Got your license certification stuff handled? Nice. Car stuff's over. Christian had to go home, so I'll be more now again. No worries. But, you know, I'm sure you're looking forward to hanging out to see him again. But I'm glad you finally managed to sort all the car stuff out. Cause seems like a lot of nonsense just for getting in a bit of an accident, right? I guess that's the way they do things over there. Here, you would just maybe pay for a repair or something, and that would be it. Don't Don't really do a lot. Sometimes you get points on your license, but you have to get a lot of points and then it gets revoked. But then you still don't have to do all sorts of things. You just have to, you know, redo a car test or something, maybe. I'm no expert, of course. But, you know, I think they're pretty lax about everything here. Okay, the loading times on this are a little low. Any plans for the weekend? Up to anything interesting? I saw you post that you did some streams, but it's always when I'm asleep, so I never get to see them. But hopefully you've been having fun with the streams. Okay, the loading times on this are very slow. Any plans for the rest of the day yourself? Okay, these loading times are far too long. What's better, it's going to have that ghost attacker steam that's going to be out. Then it's like, did you save? I hope you better had a saved, right? Otherwise, we're going to have to do that all again, and then loading screens again, probably. Unless it continues from this point, which would be better. Okay, it's taken forever to load. Come on. I know it's early preview, but still, come on. These loading times are... Hey, is this a lighter? So I guess we had a lighter all along, and we could have just lit that to see things. There's someone hanging there with their feet. Oh. Is this what happens? The person that came in and found them burned the place down? What, did they leave him hanging there for 2 days after they found the body and then they came back and burnt the flat down? Maybe we burnt the flat down.
Hey, what happened?
Also, they've got these talismans that bring them back to life if we die. Why didn't that bring us back to life when we died the first time?
Wasn't everything all burnt earlier?
Hey, sis, why is your pendant glowing?
Yours too. What's going on?
Parents are here. We'll be like, no worries. I appreciate you coming popping by. Have a nice lurk and hopefully have fun with your parents. But I guess the talismans weren't active, right? That's probably why. Now they're active, so now if we die, we're back. But they gave us infinite ghosts in the park to fight. I guess that's just a lesson, don't fight the ghost. They could have done that better. And also it disabled my attack, which really sucks. Or are we dead now? We might just be dead because we got attacked by that ghost. This isn't where we were. Okay, there's a save point east. That was an interesting transition. Have fun with your parents. I still got the swords. Have, but again, the oh, does the sword use health? Is that why I couldn't attack? Because it uses our health to swing attacks? That's dumb. Talisman of repulsion. Also, it used up one of the talismans of water, even though I didn't use one. I picked up 2 of them in the previous area. It's scripted that we were supposed to have used one, and it's saying, "Ha, you lost." Okay, we can go through here. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna grab the talisman. And I'm gonna send him through the window. I thought it might be saying that that was locked, right? That says the emergency exit, I think. Kalar. Look like an emergency exit. Have a good luck. I guess he's not opening this door for us. Well, oh, hi. He must have opened something over here then. I was going to say, now I run away and leave him because he's gone now. Cracks shards. Okay. You'd hope the talismans would glow a bit more so that we could see a bit better in the dark. Okay, there's just a random... random swirling voids. This seems perfectly normal. Stop. Okay. Random voices from the voids. Guess somebody's skipping class. Interesting. Okay. The exit. Now, what that was in there, who knows? Is there anything important? Maybe. This seems perfectly normal. I actually kill it. Why does swiping the sword use our health? That is stupid. Look at how much health we've lost. Okay, it regains over time, I guess. But also the ghosts came back. Did he follow us through the door? Here? Oh no. Come on. That vomit stain is stuff that the ghosts want to eat that we've... Yes. Hey. I guess we aggroed the ghost by standing on the vomit stain. Is there nothing else back here? Just supposed to leave? Guess we got a shard of something. I think there's a ghost still on the other side of the door. I can see its tentacles clipping through. Talisman of Entanglement. I mean, if we leave the brother to just slingshot everything, that makes my life easy. We're not going through there. And it still sounds like it's here. I don't know if they ever die, these ghosts. Certainly not seeing any semblance of them dying. $19.75. That's probably going to be a password. Facts. You know what? It would be great if the buttons corresponded to what you needed to click, because zoom out says circle, but it's triangle. Circle is interact. I guess I'm meant to be putting the shards in it. Because why would you put shards in a camera? Okay. Now we've got 2 pieces of broken glass. Can't combine them to be glass. But that makes sense to do, but I'm sure it makes sense somewhere. Okay, the ghost is still chasing us. At least the brother's got it sorted. Okay, that one I definitely stomped on and squished for definite. It wasn't vomit already. Locked. I mean, the ghost's already angry with us and chasing with us. What harm could it do squishing their foods? Maybe they'll leave us alone if we show them that we're going to squish all their food if they keep chasing it. Will it give us a bad ending? Probably. But they need to know to stop chasing us.
Anyone there?
A ghost!
Who's there?
Mister, what are you trying to do?
Maybe we can communicate with them.
I'm trying to help.
Are you?
Never mind. It's not safe there.
I'm trying to help you go to the other side.
But we do not know where we are.
He doesn't mean the other side of the door, he means trying to kill us.
There's a way for you to escape.
How do we do that?
First, you need to unlock the custodian's memories.
Just a nice ghost.
We'll have to destroy the binding edifice. Only then can
Huh? What are you talking about, mister? Who's the custodian?
The janitor.
What is a blind antithesis?
a binding edifice, an altar, custodian bound to his will, keeping
Okay, so it's some sort of relic that is meaningful to the person that holds their soul.
Hello? Hello?
On an altar.
What was that last part?
I'm not sure.
Which we need to smash. With our sword, probably. Then we can get out of here. Okay. So we're not using the broken shards on this one. Okay. I've no idea what I need to do with these broken shards, but I should probably look out for food on the floor and not stamp on it. Okay, there's a save point. Perfect. It's not the easiest to do on the controller, apparently. I'm going to save on slot 3. The fire, you'd think we could put the glass in the fire or something. That might. Maybe weld it together. Not quite how it works, but okay. Circle, square, triangle. The answer PlayStation. A bin is just floating there, perfectly fine. Well, that was 1975, but that doesn't necessarily seem to be it. Sofa in the way. That one sofa was in the way, the other one's just floating there. Apparently there were 2 talismans there. Floating sofa is perfectly fine. Just chilling. Okay. Goes immediately back to running and not being careful about food on the floor to avoid stamping on. And at least there's no ghosts around. Covered in bruises. He didn't say anything. Don't say that, he might hear us. He said enough. Okay, no, he's literally saying something, but it's not telling me in the subtitles, and it's also saying it in a different voice. In different language. That is unfortunate. Like, you know, if I spoke Japanese, maybe I'd be able to understand what the guy's saying in the echo voice. They didn't put it in English. Another echo. Positive and negative. So it's magnetism. Okay. Okay, so they've crossed out a lot of the Morse codes so that we can't see what the positive and negative words actually are, which is interesting. Okay, so R. But it's not B, and it's not anything that we have on the symbol. So it's G. R. BR. R something GR BR? Oh. But if you know Morse codes normally, then I guess you might be able to just know everything.
Han, come here. Take a look at this.
Huh? What is it?
Looks like some kind of science experiment.
A load of corkscrews with a candle. Okay, green, blue. Green is blue is positive, green is negative. Red plus blue plus green. Circle, square, triangle. R was B, which is positive, but it's positive meaning. Then G and blue were different to reds. I can't do that. That said's different to the last one. That's not right. That just says I can't do that again. Okay, let's put that out and these in. That's not right. Okay, well, let's try red and that out and that in. Can't do that. Okay, well, let's try blue. That's not right.
Sis, I see something in the smoke.
7. Okay, but circle to square to triangle, and it's just a 7. You watch, we had to do all of the things on this one. Try them all out. Because I don't know if it necessarily makes a difference. Like, have we already solved it? Okay. Braille alphabet. There's no way that it also wants Braille with the thing. Okay. This is for the square, but it's got 3 light switches. Don't make sense for the Braille. Okay. Right, okay. So for Braille, this says R. What the heck? R minus? Okay, R minus. This says whatever this one's also minus. Well, it doesn't look like G. It doesn't look like B. I guess it's B? No? Did H? No. It's H. But H isn't one of the colours. H is minus. That one's also minus. So B is also minus. So that suggests that they all go, unless they all come out. I can't do that. Well, these two are definitely minus. That one is... Okay, so if minus is in, though... Even though it wasn't G... Did I try them all in? Not right. Okay, well, let's just brute force it, I guess. Okay, I did it. 7, 5, and then triangle. What was the radio? Radio. Right, okay. So that's minus. That's positive. That's positive. But that was the first one. We've already solved. Okay, so RGB is circle. Okay, so circle is that. So let's go back to this one, because this is obviously the last one then. Okay, so hello. So this is R. R is negative. Green is positive. Blue is positive. So positive, negative, positive. Positive. Yo. Brain. Okay, 754.
Be the last one.
Did it in the end. Did it in the end. Yeah. There's probably going to be ghosts in the way now. Four. 5. Oh. That's not how those locks work. But I guess it depends on your perspective of how you're looking at them, right? Whatever you consider to be the locking mechanism, where you are writing the things, is how it works. So the cracked shards aren't going in the picture. We've got another camera. Don't know how to use. Some sort of dot in there, but I'll get to it. I saw his gentle smile when he was in the chair. Some sort of talisman floating up there. Is it just a light on the wall? Is that an interactable circle? Tricked by a light on the wall. Cameras are certainly making life hard. I probably should have gone and saved. So I feel like with you being attacked. That looks like an altar, if you ask me. Guess we're not putting the shards on the altar. Then that's the way out, right? Locked. Probably locked by the big charm on the wall. Charm for. Is it one of the ones that we already have, or what are we doing? The stairs that we came in before. Graffiti. Nothing in the darkness. God damn it! Looks at one offering on the floor on a piece of paper. Doesn't see the hidden one. Hi. I'm sorry. Yeah, perfect. Missed him. That's perfect. And he's just a little upset that I touched his food. He's not really trying to kill us or anything. Like, how was I meant to see this hidden under there? Yes, I know I'm standing on your food again. Sorry, okay? I've already been trampled. What do you want me to do? I was paying attention to the big pile of foods. Did I miss that one? Okay. Locked. Okay. Yeah, the talisman system doesn't exactly work. I'm clicking burn the talisman, but the fact that they put the burn the talisman thing on the same button as dodge, it just sits there dodging instead. There's a lot of ghosts around. Oh, the brother's dying.
I can't believe there's a toilet here.
Oh, look at that broken mirror.
Maybe we should piece the mirror together.
Okay, so that's what we're doing with all the shattered glass pieces, but let's just stand on the pile of oranges on the way in. Has you ever broke this mirror? I swear. Also, I can see the ghost out there still glitching, trying to get in. Before we piece together the thing, it's check for those loot. Student's reminder. Okay. It's been 2 months since I last paid them. They've been sending letters home demanding that I meet with them. But I know it's going to happen if I agree. It needs more time. That chant man taught me. It's acting strange energy today. A wave of unnatural wrongness. The kind I've never felt before. Must investigate this further. Else? This toilet goes on quite a while, huh? Talisman of misdirection. It'd be great to be able to use them and not bug the game out. Else there. Right, so once we leave, we're probably going to get attacked. And probably once I put the pieces of the mirror. You can't do that. Strange. I guess I have to put them in the specific order. Okay, we're still missing a piece of the mirror. That's unfortunate. There's a ghost out here. A little bit upset that I broke his orange. But there was a white dot there. Why can't I take the white dot? Right, probably this piece of the mirror, right? It's locked. It'll probably open once I put the shard in. Okay. They've also put that other piece of orange right in the path where we need to go. That sounds like someone taking a poop. Oh, it's a ghost.
Hey, long time no see. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Cut the crap.
Where's our money?
I just need a bit more time.
Oh.
We gave you enough time, boy.
Well, I'm guessing they killed him considering he's a ghost. They knocked the English right out of him.
Stop wasting our time!
That was a terrible joke, but...
Next week. Okay, please. I promise. Next week. No more chances. Get him.
So they started speaking another language.
What the? What the? Scratch tickets? Here's some.
Well, he was desperate, so he was trying to win it with scratches, right?
Listen up.
But he was probably a gambling addict. The squeaks. I think they messed him up a bit too much. They're definitely not getting the money back now.
That felt so real.
Whose memory is that?
I don't know.
Well, now everywhere's red, so that normally is a sign of danger, right? Tarnished 50 pence coin. Okay. Interesting. Now we were probably meant to discover that toilet because it showed you then, but okay. Well, that door's now open, but I'm very curious what's past the oranges. Anything hidden back here? Student's memo. You know what? The fact that you're still moving probably suggests that I shouldn't read that whilst we're in danger room. Safe in here? There's a safe point, so I'm going to assume so. Results in the last exam were not good, much lower than the class average. I need to do better in order to achieve that scholarship. I heard one of the faculty is holding extra lessons after hours, but they're charging quite a lot for it. Okay, so maybe he spent all the money for the extra classes to catch up because he felt pressured. And then he started gambling to try and make the money to avoid being beaten up, but then Bebsy. That one's 20 cents. How much is a Pepsi? What is, or does that just give you 20 cents? We can put 50 cents in to get 20 cents. A Pepsi. Oh. Guess we put the coin in first. Okay, 50-cent coin. Give me a Pepsi. Pepsi's not right. That's not right. Probably the 20-cent one. That's not right. It's a password, but we've got our coin back, I guess. Right. So we can't just get a Pepsi. Oh! That's talented. Moonwalking upstairs backwards while running. I've never seen such a move. Okay, we've got another machine. This one's 10 cents. Okay. Right. Okay, but that time it was telling me from just clicking the
Sis, we're back outside.
How is this possible?
I don't think we want to go outside.
Texture doesn't make sense.
We're running from ghosts and you're worrying about ugly texture.
Okay. One-way trip to PAX, $1.30. One-way trip to PAX, $1.25 from EP Town. From Campar, it's $5, and from Bota D's Nuts, it's $3. Okay, but we've only got 50 cents, so we can't afford a trip to PAX. Okay, so we've got a handwritten note. There was a death yesterday, an old woman in her home. The police are saying it was a case of sudden death, but they cannot see any lingering traces of black magic there. There's some coins here. Okay, right. I'm going to hold on to my 50p for now. Because we need money. Are we meant to get change from the drink machines? Somehow to get more money. An infinite money glitch. It'll give us the wrong change. That's just unfair. Come on. Put in an orange on a scene transition. Recent observation at point 460 at 101.8 indicates unusually large number of supernatural occurrences. The spike of activity coincidentally aligns with the solar eclipse expected in the 10th month. I filed 2 separate requests for additional equipment and reinforcement. Here's hoping they'll get here in time. Guessing they. So tired. Come on, that's cheating putting oranges there. Okay. Open the door. There's somewhere that we've been before. Domain GF. Okay. The most confusing map in the world. I'm guessing that means there's an area to the right we haven't explored. There's the road outside. Some stairs. There's a door over there, but I think I'm in this hallway, and does that mean there was a door back in that other room that we didn't go through? Or does this mean this is a new door? Like this. Right, so we're in front of a door by a gate. Front of a door by a gate. Gate doesn't show. That gate is there, which means that if I go the opposite way, not been down here? Oh. Okay. Well, we're now at the end of the corridor, where it suggests that this leads out into a meaningless void of nowhere. But I guess there's scene transitions that prevent us. But there's clearly a wall here or something, but it's not marked on the map. It just says this area heads out into nothingness. That does not lead out into... Okay, so there's a door in front of us. The door has a place that we potentially haven't been. Everywhere else over here, like we've been. Go in here. Right, of course. But we can't do anything with that because we've got a tarnished 50p coin. Yes, okay. Leave. I swear the buttons are awkward. Okay, and then in here with them off. Okay, so basically we've been everywhere in here. There's a place upstairs with an altar, but I don't know what we're doing with that. There's These, which if I put the 50p in... Right, so it's not the 10 cents coin. This one says it's a B&W, but it's not that. Not a bed stick. 10 cents doesn't give us anything, it gives us our 50p back. You can click the buttons, but they don't do anything if I haven't done anything. 50p. And it just says it's not right if I'm not clicking on anything but the 10 cents. But then that gives me my money back. This one is actually a vending machine for the other type of thing. And this one, I guess the B&W and the Pepsi means nothing. But this one says 20 cents. But this one says it's not right until I click on the B&W. Okay, so we've got 50p. We've got a map. Okay, looks like there might be areas up here we haven't explored. There is at least a dead end crossed off with a cross. How? This guy doesn't know where we are. Okay. I guess we're not safe while we're looking at the map. Guy's just hanging his head on the screen. Want to charge up my stuff again. He meant to be just banging his head on the wall. He doesn't seem to care too much about us. That's in the way. I've been down here. Okay. Ghost sounds angry at us. Guessing we were meant to find more money. Is the ghost still chasing me? Nobody knows. Okay, but we're here. There's a dead end there. Right. Down that corridor. There's a thing to the left which suggests that there's a whole bunch of paths there. There's a little help here. I can't help you. Okay, the brother's dying. Fine. Locked. No, you're fine. You've got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're dead. On. Get up. Oh, come on. This is the world's slowest get up animation. Leave him alone, Ghosty. There you go. So it suggests that this area to the left here, but it's locked. But the button to use a thing, am I meant to be using a talisman? They're suddenly not being used. The button to use them is dodge, and she's dodging rather than using. Right, okay. He's laughing at me because I don't know how this stupid puzzle works. It's not doing anything. If I meant to use talismans to unlock this, it would be nice if they weren't on the same button as dodge. Because all she's doing is dodging. She's not doing anything. I think he might have killed the ghosts. Did you actually finish it forever? He's never getting healed, because I don't know Maybe the talismans are also heal, but... Okay, if we can kill the ghosts forever, then... might as well fight them. He seems to have banished the other one. Yes, it's come back. Maybe me trying to bash the button was doing something. Not that it did a lot. Hey. No. Hey. Maybe he can banish the ghosts forever. Okay. He's dropped his mask on the floor. You just have to kill them 3 times, I guess. What's your problem? I finish this guy. I think. So we got 50p. I feel like we need more than that. Okay. Yeah, he's probably going to come back to life. Fine. Way to hit the ghost. Yeah, you've already killed it. No, he's not dead. There he is. Way to definitely hit. Oh my god, she sucks. Okay, its masks fell on the floor. Good, it's dead forever. But still making noise. Right, let's not stand on its food. I clearly need more money than 50p. Where do we get more money? Okay, if I just leave 50p on the table? I guess we were meant to be going outside, perhaps. Yes, there was this whole outside area. We shouldn't leave, because we haven't finished what we're doing here. Yeah, no, there's a whole extra area we found. Maybe this guy wants 50p. Maybe he'll give me... Didn't lose that. Good, we didn't lose that 50p. I did put it on the table, but I guess unless we've completed it, we don't lose it. There's also all of those photo cameras, I guess. Okay, he doesn't want 50p. Okay. Fine. I guess he's after the ticket, but the ticket costs more money. I only have 50p. Okay. There's something with these. And it doesn't want 50p. What am I meant to do with the cameras? Okay. Are we in Kahlua? That's not even one of the destinations. Can't get any money from the drink machine. But I'm guessing I meant to put the coins in and get change from it. Something at some point. But we're probably meant to have a bigger coin that's too big and it wants exact change or something. Okay. Then the world's worst map that makes it look like we're in another room, but also doesn't show the dead end that is a dead end. It also shows locked areas that we don't have keys for. Okay. We've already squished this guy's oranges. I'm sorry about that, mister. So you take care of him. Could you charge my thing up? Thank you. Yeah. Way to not hit the ghost at all. You got this, bro. Okay, now let's kill it 3 times. I'll just smack the wall rather than the ghost, and that's fine. He dead? Dead? I don't think he is. And again, a whiff and a miss. Oh, and he died of embarrassment. Well, we found a separate area. That we've previously been to. Okay, this is the camera room. Seems darker in here somehow. How did it get darker? Okay, what's up with this corner and this thing? Hey. That ghost died very nicely in one shot. And didn't come back to life at all. Can't they all be like that? So that's that. Guess I'm just gonna go backwards to the beginning. Maybe there's something I somehow missed. What's this about? Guess it's an item that we already picked up. That's the window that I sent him through initially. Maybe we were meant to find some money in here. Maybe we were to solve a puzzle that I didn't solve. Stop. There, that's just the listen to the ghost. Huh? There's just a flying chair. There's literally nothing in here. The window looks ominous, but we can't get to it. I can tread on the oranges and summon a ghost to fight, but I don't think that's really what we want to do. And we're just back to the beginning. There's something I missed in the very, 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 very first room, though. I'm in here. This is the room that we spawned in, right? The heck? No. I thought that was a gun. It's a weird perspective candle. Okay, so nothing in here. This is just the room where you start. No, nothing. And over there. There. We're going to end up trampling some oranges. Guarantee we're going to trample some oranges. Can't go in there. Like, it really wants us to go into that room that we've already been in, but in there. Again, ominous perspective for something, but nothing there. Okay. Is there something in here I somehow missed? Damn it. I think he... The brother screwed us from being able to hit the guy there. You get in, brother. All you. You finish him off. Finish him off. That's it, you got it. There's some oranges we accidentally squished. Nothing else. Okay. Did you get him? I can't tell if you killed him. There's something here. There's no way we have to specifically kill the ghosts. Okay. Gleaming of gold. With our blessed hands, we prepare the sacred ritual for our master. But that made something appear by killing the guy. We have to kill ghosts specifically. Get things to happen. Weren't you dead? You died in one hit. Okay. I guess that mask being on the floor just means they're temporarily dead until you maybe re-come into the room or something then? Great hit. Okay. Ow. He dead? I don't think he's dead. What's with this alarm clock as well? Yeah, love that the hits and the sword goes through. I know he's a ghost, but... Talisman of Fire. Provide vigor and vitality. Maybe... Yeah, no, that doesn't heal. It's a protective presence. Capable of purifying malicious spirits. Creates obstacles. Locked key. But none of them get triggered by the button that says to activate them. So I'm confused. Because boss one is also a heal. He ran away. We're never going to be able to use the heal one because... I guess the bop noise is me running out of magic. What's up with this plan? Got a circle on it. Where did he go? It's him. He dead? Making weird noises. But he didn't drop his mask. Okay, there's a circle here. That's the circle's the door. Right, the circle's the door for a room that we've already been in. But there's something we have to do with the cameras, but touching the cameras doesn't do anything. Like, it wants us to put something in it, but we don't have whatever that thing is. Can't do that. Okay. Then. Perspective of corridors. This is a dead end, where we fought a ghost that we trampled his oranges before. Not going to trample the other apples. There's a question mark there that temporarily appears. It's like the camera in the other room, the brain of the camera in the other room is coming up here. Is there a way that I can somehow rotate the camera? Like, if I can turn the camera around to face the wall behind it. No button does that. I reckon we're meant to photograph the big orange stain somehow. That doesn't seem to do anything. And this is just where we've opened up the shortcut to where we go to the end. And there's just a lot of locked doors. And there's this that we need to do things with, but I can't use any talismans, so if we're supposed to be using talismans to somehow solve that mystery, it's not happening. And I'm going to presume we're probably meant to somehow use the talismans or something for it. This way, I think, leads to a save. A dead end. Because we moved the sofa here for some reason. Some definitely interesting noises going on. Okay. This room is the staircase. Or a staircase at the very least. With another camera that we can't do anything with. The light that looks like it's meant to be something. It isn't. Pure confusion. Dead ends. Okay. Lecture hall. Pile of things. Right, let's go in the lecture hall. Maybe there's something in here. Think. Okay, this is just where we got the numbers to progress to go up the stairs, and we've already solved that. So there's nothing else in here for us. I need Han to leave the room. Okay. But there's literally nothing else there. He's still looking a bit injured. Go upstairs. Camera that makes it very hard to go upstairs. Another vending machine. Okay. Let's see. Let's try the 50p in this one. This one, the Beps is lit. I got some coins. Okay, we got money from this one. Okay, now I've got an extra 20p. Still got our 50p back as well. It's good. 100 minus. Okay, so I must have missed that vending machine. So now that we've got 20p, I obviously put the 20p in the other one. That'll give us more money. Is it this door? Nobody knows. It looks like we're in the same place. Okay, so I'm going to guess on the other side of the door. Talismans are floating around. Okay. Maybe there's more vending machines upstairs. Who knows? Is this door? Okay. But we got 20p and that one was upstairs. And labelled as such. Okay, so we'll put 20p. This one. This one lit up the B&W. Okay. Now we got 10p, which we'll put in the bottom one, and then that will give us $1. Put the 10p in. And that lights up the 10p thing. Got some money. Now that we've got money. Okay, so we've got $1.30. Which got us a bus ticket. Okay, so we're at Wallace Court and we've got a ticket to PAX for $1.30. What are these about? There's Wallace Court. Are we finally leaving this place? Probably not. Okay, here's a ticket to Wallace Court. Alright, the bus home. We figured it out eventually. Just a hidden vending machine we hadn't found. This is fine, just a dark bus with all of the ghosts and all the creepy glowing eyes. Not taking us to the underworld or anything.
Are you alright, young man? You appear ill.
He appears a bit dead.
You choose to hide a deep sadness behind a mask
Yes.
of tranquility. Please, just leave me. An empty well emits the loudest noise when a stone is cast inside.
I said, leave me alone. Now you're being loud, man.
Your grief stems from a lack of material possession.
No, the background noise is being loud. And glitchy.
You weep tears over earthly matters. It saddens my own soul. Here, allow an old man to assist your...
What is this?
It is a gift from me to you.
But where are we in all of this?
This is yours.
Casting fate is a trivial matter for me. I'm not a poor old man, alright?
Okay.
Outlaw tickets is a hobby that I can afford.
So it's giving a random stranger the golden ticket. Was that the guy that got murdered and beat up? Strange old man helps him.
That guy with the yellow eyes. Give me the creeps.
Yeah, and he sounds kind of familiar too.
And suddenly we're not on a bus, we're in a classroom and you don't question it. Okay, there's a report card. Reach for the stars but never witness the ground.
Come, eat. It's been so long since we ate as a family.
And how have your studies been?
Mum wouldn't be upset if I did. Mum would be upset if I did. Okay. We cleansed the place with the report cards.
Found out that I like science very much.
And how are your grades this semester?
They're doing okay.
Then why does your report card says otherwise?
It was some material I was struggling with, which appeared in my exams.
And do you not try to get extra classes? Why do you not try to improve?
I am taking extra lessons after.
But he paid for it. And he
Then
got into trouble.
Stop fooling around with Sheba.
That is told the story of the guy who committed suicide.
He can try harder than that.
He was getting put under pressure.
Should write home more often. We haven't even received a letter from you in months.
Now we're in a different room. I guess it's just find the item, put it on the altar. Sealed envelope. Probably full of money. Unsaid words led to barbed thorns in the heart.
But I did send a letter 2 months ago.
But it was never opened.
Did you not receive it?
Don't tell lies. If you did not send a letter, own up to it.
Telling the truth, I did send a letter just recently.
Okay, that's enough. Regardless, we haven't even received a letter from you yet. Or maybe it's delayed.
Also, trying to get some extra money.
Oh, okay. That's good. So, what are you doing?
I like the way that we're not there and then we blink in. I mean, there's a door here. Cause of downfall has always been avarice. That's the altar. We're going to be chased on the way back. This looks like you're going to be chased corridor. Also, wax or blood? Crumpled up money bundle. Okay, so blood money. Yes. Collect scratch tickets.
You are gambling.
But I've been winning, see? Take a look.
You know that gambling isn't a reliable way to make money.
But it's easy when you know the secret formula.
Secret formula is don't buy the scratch cards. You will always lose more than it costs. You might win the odd one, but you will lose money.
All you do is burn my money.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
That but the more you get involved with gambling, the more risk you will start taking for that big win. I did not expect this behavior from you. If this is how you behave, then your mother and I will be withdrawing you from school and taking you home. Clearly, you do not know how to take care of yourself properly.
You can't do that.
We are your parents. We can, especially when you have shown us how irresponsible you are.
Don't argue with your father.
After this, you are going to your room to pack up your belongings. I will not allow my son to be involved with this activity.
Okay, so either they killed him or he killed himself and then they burnt the flat to hide the shame.
That was disturbing.
Yeah, poor guy.
Rusted lighter. Okay, there's a cafe over there or something as well, but we can't get to it. Okay, now we can burn these, I guess. The seals. Okay, so now we can get through the locked areas. But we didn't leave on the bus, we're still in the same place. Okay, we're on the other side of this door. I can't interact with this. Hey, guess that way's locked off to us. Ah, but there's something we can burn here. Talisman of Health. I love pixel hunting the thing. Okay. Or someone else says to brag about it that day. Okay, so he didn't catch the fish. Dangerous if given to hand. Dangerous if in the wrong hands, perhaps. Okay. There's something in this other room that's a eyeball thing as well. So for anyone that has adverts, Step wants now to stop other adverts. Okay. Save. I think it's saved at the very least. But we are in the same building again. Very dark. Should be careful for standing on oranges. This needs a key. But I'm guessing now that we've burnt the other thing, the room is open. It was sealed off. Then I know where I'm going. Very, very dark. So that was the seal to unlock the door. What are you just staring at me there for? He's like, it's this way, sister. Okay, it did open this. We want to go left. Keep running. Well, he came from a place that he wasn't. And if we burn this one, it will open that. Perfect. So we probably need more money now to catch another bus. Pulsating pile of loop. Students farewell. I made a mistake thinking that I could become a great person. I'd even bigger mistake thinking I could fix all the problems I caused. In the end, I only made everything worse. Can't let Ma and Pa. I can't let them find Ma and Pa, but I also can't bear to bring home the news of my failure. Better if I just disappeared. This mouth washing. Big pile of teeth. I mean, there's a thing there, but it won't let me interact with it. Burn seal off of the mouth. What's this eyeball? There is literally an eyeball there. Am I meant to come to it after we've healed everything? Because I can't get to whatever that eyeball is. Okay, things sound like they're on fire, but I'm guessing we're liberating the guy by burning his shame. Okay, there's another seal. Seal on these lips as well. Speak no evil. I am seal. Okay. The weird dead ends of a tunnel there. Another mouth. Gain access to the sealed room. Bum, 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 bum. It doesn't seem like it's opened to anything else in here, so I don't think that other eyeball's anything. This room seems nice. Despite the, of course, the random seal on the wall. Film cartridge to put in the cameras.
Look at this.
What is it?
I think we can use this to find those locked memories.
Funny you'd say that something about locked memories. He knows too much. And the key to get in the key room door. Okay. So I'm guessing we're putting the camera in. Okay. Did that give us something? No. But we could go into that locked door, but also I think we should probably go around and put the film in all of the cameras. Okay. And in this mouth. Questionable physics to get stuck on. Han, you better be able to get out of there, because if it tells me I can't leave the room without you, you're stuck now. We're gonna have problems. Okay, you teleported out there. Whatever that is, we're never finding out, I guess. Like, there was a thing by that west stairs thing, and then I guess it was this through here, right? Which interestingly duplicates to a second eyeball. Like, there's an extra eye. Okay. What would be good is if the cameras were marked on the map now. I'm gonna go you do the downstairs first. Yeah, I'm gonna go do the downstairs first. I feel like the key is for that upstairs bit. Okay. Okay, so we're getting some extra pictures. And the pictures are probably going to be important for a puzzle. Map is questionable at best. Right, we don't need to go to the other end of that because that's just the area to open the staircase. There's a talisman in it, isn't there? And this needs photographs. Okay. Right. False, false, false. Okay, interesting. 1972. But that's not right. Can't do that. 1972. The old man in the living room doesn't go here. Okay, I guess we need all the photos before we can progress. So maybe the key room is just to get another photo. Here, ghost. Nothing here. There's just a voice. Was there a camera in here? I feel like there might have been a camera in here. There's a camera outside. Got a camera. Sounds like there's a ghost in there. That's just our way in. Were there more cameras earlier? Yeah, just set fire to it with the lighter. That's definitely what I wanted to do. Yellowed photograph. Also, 1975. Right, we're missing another room. But it would be fantastic if the map had the cameras on them. So I can see what cameras we've had, what cameras we've missed. I don't think there's a camera in here, but as luck, there's the oranges that you can very easily accidentally trample. I guess there wasn't an extra bit, it's just I hadn't quite gone to that bit, so I didn't need to kill the ghosts. Nothing else in there. Brother. Just stared at the ghosts. Okay. What about in here? Is there a camera in here? The audio thing. Stop. There's no camera. Perfect. Right, please don't try to leave the room. Like, it's the exit. There we go. And I don't think there was one in the very, very, very beginning here. That's that. I'm still upset that we trampled his oranges. Sorry. In there. No cameras in here. Okay, but there's a camera upstairs. And then there's the locked door with the key. And I guess we're coming back here after. I don't think there was a camera in the experiment room, but could be mistaken. Could very easily be mistaken. Okay. This way. The real question is, what's going on with that? What's this red stain? Did you hit the guy? I think, why is the music so ominous? The brother is a ghost. Could you hit the ghosts? Finally. And there's something up with this red stain, but it won't let me interact with it. Even though it's got an eyeball. Dead? Like, there's clearly something about this red stain. But the interact button doesn't do anything. Got an eyeball on it. There's no other room there, so it can't be something in another room. What is that? Other than a bug. Surely couldn't be important, right? Whatever it is, it's getting left behind. There's also this eyeball here. Which again, surely can't be important. Much to photograph? Okay, 1981. We might have all of the pictures now. Top controller. Save over that. Yes, I want to overwrite. I don't think we saved before, you know. I don't think it recognized. I think it might have accidentally clicked no. We've got a key. It does not look like it fits that lock whatsoever, but apparently works. Photograph just randomly in here as well. Creepy photograph. Oh, we're going to be attacked by ghosts, I think. I mean, that thing's ominously floating there. There's really nothing else in this room, just weird camera perspective for no reason. Then it switches back, make it look like you've gone into a different angle, but it's actually not. Okay. I think we've got all the stuff we need for the puzzle. So now we just need to go back to the room, which definitely know the way to. Does not know. I don't think there was anything. Also, he comes running from out of the red blood stain. He definitely wasn't. Also, the music just starts to get intense. Right. Okay. There. They didn't make a single comment of, oh, we didn't escape or anything. 1972. Didn't want you to pick it up. 1972. Why are you placing it in the middle? Oh my god. 1972. Okay. Very hard to tell where the control is. 1975. Okay, we're over the thing. Who took this? Right, so that says 1981, but that almost looks like it says 1987, but I think it's meant to be that. Am I meant to be putting the creepy photograph or that one? It says false, smudged photograph. That means that they're wrong? Apparently not. We got an achievement for getting all of the photographs. And that looks like some sort of boss. Were to ask me, I'd say that was a boss demon. Hey, did we take this photo? Okay, I see. Apparently they've remapped that button to square. You know, Red Arm being like, well, why did they have it on the same button? It was earlier, but they've remapped it now. Now it's on a different button, one of the two unused buttons that I definitely said it should really go on if it wanted to make sense. That's it. Just fan at the flames. I don't know how could you not. don't know how effective Fire Talisman was against this fire monster, but... Probably wasn't the best thing to use. What are we doing with this camera? Okay, well the brother almost got abducted. Watch out, bro. Could you use your slingshot a bit? It's nice of them to temporarily map it to 0, the same as dodge, and then change it. Simple! I'm a cat!
Whoa, sis!
There, it's done.
The cat move.
Others. More.
Sis, is he saying something?
Nah.
Remove. Vines.
Yeah, but what does it mean? Hey! Who are the others you mean?
Sis, look!
Oh, a hole in reality. Pyramid heads. Oh. Come to claim the sky. He's not pyramid head, he's laptop diving board man heads.
What was that thing?
I don't think I want to know.
Oh, floors fall apart. I don't think we're getting out of here then. At least he's holding on to the swords. No, he's gonna drop it, of course. Of course. I had to say something, didn't I? And then she lets go of the swords and we have no more weapon. Coming soon! Okay, so I guess that's all we get of the preview. But I believe I should have a full copy of the game. But yeah, this is... There's going to be eyeballs, there's going to be more puzzles, there's obviously going to be whoever this guy is. We're probably going to get other weapons, there's going to be more puzzles. Looks like you're going to be able to play as the other guy. I think there might be co-op as well, so you can multiplayer and one can be one and the other can be the other, but they're probably going to split up at some point. We'll probably end up being chased by diving board headman. Looked like there was more of the cage demon there, but as a shadow form. Yeah, that was Jan Parasomnia. Coming soon. Come in August. That's where we're gonna call it a day for today then, I guess. So thank you to Be Wonderwild, who was here earlier. What would be good is if it would let me save at this point and then continue my progress later, because otherwise I'd have to either start over again or, you know, fight that boss over again, because it should say, hey, even though it's coming soon, you'd like to save now, right? Yeah, thank you to the developers again for the key, and I will be back on Friday, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.